Okay, so we're going to be showing you how to assemble and disassemble the SCAR stock, as well as how to do any troubleshooting if you have any problems whatsoever with it. It's really easy. It's a low maintenance stock. So pretty much if you'd like the part, first thing to do is remove this one little spring clip that's right here on the end. You could take your Allen wrenches, and just pull the pin right out and set it off to the side. Now there's the rear pin located right here. Push it through and then pull it out, and the end cap will slide right off. Set that to the side. And now to separate the front from the back of the stock, open up the hinge, and you'll notice that there is a small Allen screw right there. Take your Allen wrenches, loosen that up, and now the screw pops out and it comes apart. If you press the button here, the slide will move back and forth easily. This one little hex-headed nut came out. You'll probably be wondering where that's for. I'll show you in a second. Nothing inside of the stock. Now, to put it back together, or should these two sides come apart while you're cleaning your marker or anything like that, it's because this tiny little nut has come off of the track. It's a really easy fix. The first thing you have to do is take your hex-headed nut, and at the front of the guide there's this tiny little notch right there that's the perfect size for your little hex-headed screw nut to rest right inside of it. And it just sits right in there. Give it a little push down just to hold it in there secure, and just from the friction, you know, it won't fall out. But give it a little push and it rests right inside. And you can see how there's the track right on the bottom where it slides right in. And push it forward. And now that nut is right up against the front of the back of the stock. You take your hex-headed screw and just drop it right in that little hole, and it's resting now right up against the nut that's inside on the track. Just screw it in. And there you go. Now, if you tighten it too much, it'll create a lot of pressure on that guide, and then it becomes a little tighter to pull the back of the stock out. So just loosen it just a little bit until it becomes easy to slide in and out. Now to put the rubber end cap back on. You can tell when you're putting it on the right way, because if you have it upside down, the holes won't line up. Pop it in. Take your rear push pin, insert it into the hole, and then pop it through that side. Take your little spring clip, set it right on the stock, and using your thumb, just guide it over and push it on. And that thing doesn't come off very easily. You really gotta work to get it off, so you won't have to worry about it coming off during a game or anything. I had an issue where this screw came loose a little bit and actually had the front and the back separate, and they didn't know what to do. Pretty much just like reassembling. It's because the screws came loose, and you just put the little hex-headed nut right back in the guide. Put it right back in. Take the screw, drop it right in the hole. And then tighten it right back up together. And that's how to assemble and disassemble your SCAR stock. And also to troubleshoot any things that might arise if the screw comes loose.